Fatebringer is one of the returning weapons from the Vault of Glass and probably the one that everyone wants to get their hands on. Well, today I'm going to check out the weapon, its stats, the god rolls to chase for PVE and PvP, plus how to get Fatebringer in Destiny 2. And if you're new around here and find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Well, Fatebringer was a fan favourite back in Destiny 1, but its legacy was cut short a little bit when all Year 1 weapons were essentially sunset. Yes, sunsetting was a thing back in 2015, although it was brought back as an exotic version in 2016 during the Age of Triumph event. Well, Fatebringer is finally here in Destiny 2, and after much speculation and hype, it has come back as part of the Vault of Glass raid, alongside other weapons like the Vexed Mythoclast and others too. Well, today I'm going to have a look at the Fatebringer and see if it lives up to the hype. Well, first of all, let's have a look at Fatebringer's stats. So Fatebringer is a legendary kinetic hand cannon with an adaptive frame, and it's got a well-rounded grip, it's reliable and it's sturdy. Look at the stats, we've got 84 for impact, 51 for range, 61 for stability, 60 for handling, 51 for reload speed. It's a 140 rounds per minute hand cannon with 10 in the magazine. Well, let's have a look at the PvE and the PvP god rolls for Fatebringer, and we're going to start off in PvE. So I've had a look at Hammerforged Rifling, Appended Mag, Explosive Payload and Firefly. So there are a couple of decent combinations for PvE. So for the barrel, I'm going to go for Hammerforged Rifling. That'd be good to increase range, giving you a little bit more freedom to take out enemies from a distance. Now, I've chosen Appended Mag for the magazine, mainly because the base magazine for Fatebringer is only 10, and you want to increase it if at all possible. So both Appended Mag or Tactical Mag is a good backup if you can't get Appended Mag. So for the perks, Explosive Payload is the one that everyone's looking out for, and Explosive Payload combined with Firefly is really strong in PvE, and that is going to help you clear groups of enemies with ease. And it's going to be really helpful in the raid when you get overwhelmed by the Vex. And it should be really good in Nightfalls and other endgame PvE content too. Rewind rounds is also a good alternative with its ability to put ammo back in the magazine, and that one is a Vault of Glass exclusive perk, and it's definitely worth looking out for. Next up, let's have a look at Fatebringer in PvP. So I've gone for Corkscrew Rifling, Accurized rounds, then we got a couple of choices, so Tunnel Vision or Explosive Payload, and then Kill Clip or Opening Shot. So for the PvP combinations, they are slightly different to PvE. Mainly in PvP, we want to increase range as a priority to help us take out Guardians from across the map. So both Corkscrew Rifling and Hammerforged Rifling are good options for range. So let's look at the perks. So we've got Tunnel Vision and Kill Clip. That is a good combination, both providing benefits after reloading when getting a kill. And Tunnel Vision is a newer perk, whereas Kill Clip is a bit more of a known entity. But combined with Fatebringer, well, this is a really good combination for those PvP players out there. And another good alternative to Tunnel Vision and Kill Clip is Explosive Payload and Opening Shot. And Opening Shot is always handy on hand cannons, and if you can get your opponents to explode, well, that is just the icing on the cake. Well, next up, let's have a look at how to get Fatebringer in Destiny 2. So to get Fatebringer, it is a random drop from the Vault of Glass raid, and the Vault of Glass raid is free for all players. The only barrier to entry is finding a team and jumping into play. So Fatebringer drops from a couple of encounters in the raid. It can drop after you beat the Templar, which is the 3rd encounter, or after you beat the Gatekeeper, that is the 4th encounter. So once you have had this weapon to drop, it can appear in any of the secret chests in the raid. So if you want to get a better roll, look out for that feature once it is dropped for you and it's available in your loot pool. You can also buy it from the vendor at the end of the raid. It's going to cost 20 Spoils of Conquest, and you'll get a random rolled version of the weapon. So if you don't have a clan or many friends who play Destiny, then you can always use the Bungie Companion app or Bungie.net or something like Destiny Tracker to help you find a team. And the Vault of Glass, really fun raid. It's coming back from Destiny 1, originally released in 2014. I definitely recommend jumping in. It's a really fun time. You get to meet loads of new players and you get some sweet loot too. It is worth noting we also have the time-lost version of Fatebringer coming soon, and I imagine that's going to be tied to the challenge modes of the Vault of Glass raid, and that is coming out on June the 15th, 2021. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of Fatebringer in Destiny 2. Does it live up to the hype of what you expected from Destiny 1? and let me know what roles you got and what roles you are chasing too. Well, that is it for this guide for how to get Fatebringer in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again, I'll see you soon, and I'll leave you with some footage of me running around using Fatebringer in Destiny 2.
I sense the Vex mind. It lashes out with something like desperation. They are coming for you.
The fallen are famous. The turbulent will never abandon us.
So said many Elixni before the